Hey guys, how's it going? It's TLord here, and boy howdy, we are here with some more Pokemon the UPU. We're still in this thing. We're on week 12 I think right now, so this is kind of nuts to think about, but before anything, I just wanted to address some things. First of all, you know what, just cut this out. I can't, this is so dumb. Alright. Hey guys, how's it going? It's TLord here, and I'm here to bring you guys the 12th week of the UPU! Now, last week we were fighting the Hungry Bidoof, and it was not the best. It was a not good match. But we at least won with, or at least lost with a 1-0, so it wasn't a drastic loss. But today I'm here to bring you this battle, and this battle just kind of disappoints me because I'm gonna do a little thing. Like, it's obvious at this point I did not win this match. If you expected me to win, I'm deeply sorry, but I did not win. So let's go over this. This is going to be sort of a retrospective, because this was a night that I was kind of just out of it. I made up the team at the last minute, and since it gave me so good luck last time, I thought I could do it again. I'm going to try to plan out my teams a lot more for next week, but pretty much let's begin. So, as you can see, he leads with Tapu Lele, and I lead with Pinsir, because creating the team, I added Pinsir due to things like Cresselia and Hydreigon. So it'd be a perfect thing to use if they try to switch out. It has access to moves like Knockoff and X-Scissor in close combat, so it has an answer for almost most of his team. I gave it Mold Breaker just in case if he tried to switch in something like Hydreigon, so the Levitate wouldn't activate. So pretty much Pinsir was good, but the only issue I had with it was that I didn't have Mega Horn. And that's only because of the fact that Pinsir doesn't learn it, and in reality, I kinda wish it did, so you're probably wondering what happens now. So I switch out because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna probably die, and I can't do anything to it. So I switch to my special tank for this Celesteela, and he has Nature Madness on his Tapu Lele pair. I thought he was gonna switch, so I go for Fire Blast. I should have gone for Heavy Slam, but I didn't, unfortunately. Now he switches to Cresselia to tank that Giga Drain, because he probably knew it was coming, so I quickly send out Pinsir to try to take a hit or something. But the thing is, I gave it a Focus Sash, because Pinsir can't take hits for shit. But I was like, okay, what am I gonna do now? How about I switch in Pinsir, because I was like, okay, this probably isn't gonna work if I don't. But he used Trick, and he gave me a Choice Scarf. Now, the set I was running, I think, didn't have a lot of speed investment, which actually killed me, which kind of made me so angry, because I was like, oh, if I made it max speed, that could have been really good. Max speed, max attack, but I did max HP and max attack, I think. But now I go for Knockoff, because I was like, okay, why not? And he switches in Tapu Lele, and I was like, okay, well, this is useless. So I quickly had to switch in Cresselia, and he switches in he switches in Manectric because he was like, yeah, he's gonna do it. He was able to bait me, so I switched to Nappa. This was not a day that I brought a Assault Vest, but I forgot while I was thinking of what I was supposed to do. Like, I should have given it an Assault Vest. It would have been able to at least take a bit more than it did, and I was like, okay, so my plan is now sack Nappa because I can't really do anything to Manectric and nothing else can take a hit, and go to Pinsir. But this was a horrible plan because Pinsir wasn't even a reliable kill at this point. I think it was around like 60 or 70 Earthquake was doing. So I was like, maybe I could try to scare him away. So I go for Earthquake this turn, and I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? So I think I'm like, okay, I'll just use Earthquake again because I'm faster than it, so even if I don't kill, it will work out. But then he goes for Earthquake, and this is the part that I was worried about, because I'm not sure if he did mean to or not, but I feel that Hydreigon was Choice Scarfed. So I was like, okay, crap. Pinsir doesn't have the Sash, so we can't stay in. I can't use a move, because Earthquake was doing a lot. I could just used it again, but I was like, okay, I can't take a hit. But I stay in, I think. Yeah, and I just do it, and turns out he was Z-moved, and he did Inferno Overdrive, and destroyed Pinsir in a single hit for no reason, which showed he had Flamethrower. He quickly goes for U-turn, and I think he switches in Manectric here? No, he switches in Tapu Fini. Oh yeah, this is the part that was the most dumb in my opinion. That I didn't even check to see if it got it. Pretty much, Tapu Fini has access to the move, you know, has access to the move Haze, which, if you've seen Cofagrigus use it and stuff, it pretty much negates all status boosts. So, what I should have done that turn was go for a normal Belly Drum. Why? Because normal Belly Drum would have been perfect here, especially since I wouldn't have wasted the Z move, which could have given me a bit of free health in the end of it all. But I was like, okay, what am I gonna do now? So I go for, I think, Waterfall, yeah, because that killed. But it was like, nope, get hazed, and I just got destroyed. He goes for Moonblast, and that almost kills, so I think I go for Play Rough, yeah, and I was able to take down Tapu Fini, but now I can't use the Z Belly Drum, which is destructive here, which would have been able to kill if I was able to live a hit, but I just used Aqua Jet to try to get some damage, and it's down, and I go for Celesteela, so I was like, why not? Thunderbolt, got a crit, killed me, which, not sure if it would have in the end of it all. Apologies for the cut there, so pretty much he goes for Volt Switch right now. And he switches into Volcarona, I go for Pain Split, and I was like, oh, okay, he's gonna get more HP now. And I go for Protect to see what he's gonna do. He Quiver Dances, I should have known. I was like, oh, of course. But I didn't have anything I could really do. He goes for Flamethrower, gets the burn, I go for Pain Split to try to at least attempt to live and try to drain him down, but due to burn, I'm down this turn. And I have to switch in Xatu, so pretty much I go for Calm Mind here. No wait, I go for Psyshock. Which was a bad play in my opinion. Because, from what I could learn, I possibly could have survived a single hit if I used Calm Mind that turn, and killed the Manectric, which wouldn't have been a big thing in the end. I mean, like, the thing I would have to pray for at that point was a switch, which wouldn't have happened most likely, to get a Roost up, but it would have been a start. So, unfortunately, due to that Thunderbolt, it kills Xatu, and we lose the match, unfortunately. Now, pretty much a couple things I could have done was plan out the hazes, maybe you save up Z Belly Drum. I should have brought Steelix, which, while he could have got hit with things like Flamethrower and stuff, it would have been much more efficient. I should have brought Black Huron, as I could have just used max HP and just used a single Z Freezium, and it would have done damage to almost most of his team. The only thing it wouldn't have done damage to is, I think, Tapu Fini and Volcarona, but I could just give it like Stone Edge. But unfortunately, we lose this match, and man, I'm really sorry. I am really bad at battling, but let me quickly check, because I think I know who we're going to be facing for next week, if I can find it. Alright, so pretty much week 13, we are going to be facing Danny, so it's going to be kind of spooky. I mean, we're kind of nearing the end in a bit. I mean, we originally started with 19 people and a couple people less, so I think they're just going to end the season around like week 15 maybe? Or 16, I'm not entirely sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys later.